Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to be making some sausage, chicken, and shrimp gumbo. Normally the first thing I would do is I would give you a big old long ingredients list. That's not going to happen today. We're going to take it step by step. This is a 2-hour recipe, at least. So we're going to take it easy, get this done right. The first thing you are going to need is you're going to need a cup of vegetable oil. Today I'll be using avocado oil. It's a better oil than any other oil out there. And a cup of flour. We're going to be making a very dark roux. Dark roux is going to thicken your gumbo and give it flavor. So we're going to be using, it seems like a lot, but it really isn't. And of course, I ran out of oil. Stand by. And of course, I'm going to spill my oil and my beer everywhere. I think this is tamper-proof for children. Alright, so we have a cup of oil and a cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to put the oil inside the pan first, heat it up just a little bit, and we're going to start making our roux. We're going to want to do this at about a medium temperature, not too high, medium. And we're going to heat this up, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we're going to start making our roux. This is going to take approximately 20 to 25 minutes. We've got our oil warming up, got a cup of flour. We're going to get this roux looking like milk chocolate. That's when we'll know it's done. Okay? We got other ingredients out here, and I'll fill you in as I go along. Let's go ahead and get our flour inside the oil. You are not going to want to walk away from this. You are going to stay here for 20 to 25 minutes and give this roux some love. And you're going to keep stirring, and you're going to keep stirring. I'm wearing a glove. I don't want to get oil splatter. Sometimes it happens. I'm going to bring you in a little closer so you can see this. But it is going to take 20 to 25 minutes. And you're going to keep stirring and stirring. This is the most important part. I have taken this roux in the past to a little bit darker than milk chocolate, and it had a burnt, bitterish taste to it. I don't like that. So it's nerve-wracking when you're doing this, for me at least, because you don't want to burn it. You don't want to waste all these good ingredients. We've got chicken, we've got andouille sausage, we've got shrimp, a ton of veg. I'll be back. You can see the light color. I don't even think this is a blonde roux yet. We need to take this a lot further. told you this was going to take a long time. Let's see it change a little bit, color. And we are stirring. We are still stirring. This is starting to get like a little bit caramel color. This is the worst part. After this dish pretty much cooks itself. You just got to be vigilant of the roux. That's it. You don't want to go too far. You want to make sure you go far enough. This is a never-ending story right here. You can see it changing color though. As it gets darker, it gets richer and more delicious. You don't want to take it too far. And I think I still got a little bit to go. Okay, as you can see, this is a nice dark chocolatey roux. I don't want to take it any further because I don't want it to get bitter. I'm going to go ahead and put in 1.5 cups of onions, a cup of chopped celery, and a cup of green pepper. The Holy Trinity going in. Can't get the glove off my hand. Alright, here we go. We're going to stir this in, cook it in for about 5 minutes. Till the vegetables get a little wilted. Your hand definitely gets cramped up from stirring that roux for that long. Just keep it moving along. Keep in mind it's still roux. You got some veg in there to help dissipate some of the heat, but you still want to kind of keep it moving around. You don't want your roux to burn with your vegetables. Okay, and you can see the vegetables have wilted down a little bit. I'm going to add 2 bay leaf, my sausage. This is about 11 ounces of andouille sausage that I sliced up into half moon shapes. You're going to add your cayenne pepper to taste. I like it spicy, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And you're going to add some salt. Now understand, I have salted my chicken, my shrimp, and the andouille sausage already contains quite a bit of salt. So you don't want to go crazy on the sodium. And you're going to keep stirring this down, cook it down for about 5 minutes. You can see that the roux has gotten a little darker, which is very nice. That's why I like to take it off at a milk chocolate level. I don't like to take it past that. We are going to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to lower it to a simmer, and we're going to cook that down for about an hour. It takes a long time to cook this dish, but it is absolutely worth it. When you take a hot spoonful of this gumbo with a little white rice, and you get the spicy notes from the cayenne pepper, and oh, it's just fantastic. So we'll be back. We're going to keep stirring this on and off. You don't have to stay here. We're going to come back and check it. We're going to bring it to a boil, come back and check it after we reduce. Make sure nothing's sticking, nothing's burning. And it's totally worth it. You can already see it getting thicker. Beautiful. We're going to keep working on it. We'll bring you back in an hour. Okay, and we are back. It has been 1 hour that this has been cooking down. We are now going to add our chicken, and believe it or not, cook it for another hour. I have seasoned this chicken with paprika, garlic, onion powder, pepper, and a little kosher salt. And I threw in a little cayenne pepper just for spice. All right, here we go. We're gonna try to do this without making a mess. And we got the chicken in there. We're gonna stir it in, and again, we're gonna let this cook for another hour, approximately 45 minutes. And it is, guys, it is looking absolutely beautiful. It is thick, it is rich. I can't wait to dive into this a little later. We'll bring you back into an hour, and then we'll add the rest of our herbs, our fresh herbs, and our shrimp. All right. Will you just look at this, sitting here perfectly simmering away. It is absolutely rich and delicious. The chicken was added, it's just cooking away. We got about 20-25 minutes into the cook. I'm going to try to cook it about 45 minutes to an hour, and then we'll add our fresh herbs and our shrimp. And welcome back. This has been simmering for approximately 2 hours. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and add approximately 2 tablespoons of parsley, more or less, about a half a cup of green onion, again, more or less. I like plenty of green onions, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And a pound of shrimp. I have seasoned the shrimp with cayenne pepper, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. And the residual heat from this gumbo should fully cook this shrimp. I'm gonna stir this up. Like I said, I just literally shut this off. You can see it's still smoking. And I'm gonna let this sit down there for a couple of minutes. And the shrimp will be fully cooked, and we'll go ahead and plate it up. In case you missed it, gumbo, a little bit of rice, some parsley, and a little green onion. We are gonna add some of my Gringo Bandito Dexter Holland's sauce. We're gonna add some of that to this gumbo. And we're gonna get a taste test. Little rice, little gumbo, little hot sauce. Gosh darn, that was damn good, girls. Damn, that's really, really good. Mmm. 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 Chicken is super tender, nice and spicy. While you were gone, I did add a little bit more salt, a little bit more cayenne pepper, so it's perfect now. It's amazing. I am so glad that you chose this day to come and spend some time with me while I made this gumbo. Please give us a thumbs up and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.